and Drew.
Good morning. My name is Starchild. I'm here representing the Libertarian Party, the third largest party in the United States. We stand for freedom. Cameras, police officers, this sort of thing do make a lot of us feel less safe. They make me feel less safe riding BART. And I so appreciate most of the comments here today. Everybody's been terrific in identifying a lot of problems with this kind of stuff. A lot of it comes down to this. To people with power and an authoritarian mindset, authority, any problem is seen as an opportunity to use authority, to expand the role, the power, the scope of government intrusion into people's lives. And the problem with giving power to people that you trust is they may be replaced with people you don't trust. Expanding government power under the Obama administration, well, now we have Trump. How did that work out, right? It's easy to put these things into effect. Station hardening measures, extra security, extra cameras, 5,000 cameras already, that's crazy. They're very hard to remove once they get in there. I agree with the Victoria from East Bay Forward who said the best kind of data collection is no data collection. And Brian Hoffer who said we don't want to be treated as suspects. Members of the public should not be treated as suspects. The solutions to the so-called free rider problem, fare evasion, are generally worse than the problem themselves, and they'll cost more money than you save by getting those few extra people that might both, not go into the station if they can't afford it. The DSA people who said, totally opposed to BART management's exploitation of the tragedy of Neil Wilson to expand surveillance, spot on. As BART directors, as elected officials, you swear an oath to uphold the Constitution. The Constitution doesn't provide any role for government to make everyone safe. Your responsibility is to uphold our freedom, our constitutionally protected freedoms and civil liberties, because in these discussions, the long-term safety risks of giving more law and order powers to government is very rarely given adequate consideration. The biggest cause of death worldwide by far in the past century is democide. Please look the term up, D-E-M-O-C-I-D-E. It's like genocide, but it's more specific. It refers to people being killed by their own governments. This has been the biggest cause of death. And what paves the way for democide is making people more dependent, more reliant on government and government's power over them increasing. This leads, historically, to people being murdered by the state. A couple of people use the term state violence. BART should have a state violence prevention program to minimize the risks of this from their own personnel and from other agencies that might get a hold of the data that is collected by BART. I have a lot more to say, but thank you.
Thank you very much.